Not a day goes by without me thinking about the way the world stood big motion. When you walked into my life and we connected like we share the same emotion. Couldn't help but move the threads of better spot into each other's blind spotches. All this energy's got us inspired now. We couldn't stop it, just say it again.
This non-stop rehearsal's brutal. My legs are killing me.
Hey there guys, welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Last time we got out of the midnight stage and reunited with the rest of the investigation team and made plans to dive back in this evening. We know that the members of Kanami's kitchen, other than Kanami herself, have been abducted by whatever's controlling the midnight stage, and we know that there's apparently a way in that's not via watching the website at midnight, but we don't know what that is yet. We've been practicing the routine ever since everyone arrived, and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. As to be expected, Rishi's the only one who's managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking many breaks.
We are appearing in a professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about. We need practice.
I don't know, I've gotten a lot of practice in free dance.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
It does, but we have to do it.
Buck up, Yosuke!
Good job, guys. You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go.
Well, we're amazing.
That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
Woo! Yosuke, this is what you've been working for.
A reward? Did you have something for me?
Yeah, I pressed the button.
You like Kanami's kitchen, right?
Yosuke, don't say that in front of Rise. God, you're so bad at manliness.
Well, why don't we go check out Kanami's photo shoot?
Ooh, seriously?
Yosuke! Oh my god. How is my, like, bro so bad at this? It's kinda embarrassing. Yes, embarrassing is a word. I mean, I know they do this in order to move the plot, but I'm like, I don't feel like Yosuke would be this dumb. I just don't. Maybe it's me being nice, but...
Everyone else wants to go too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Kanami.
And the other members of... Oh, wait.
Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
You two? You and who else? Who wants to stay behind with you? That's what I want to know.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
So that's what that was about. I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Risa is very good at this sort of thing. You can say she has a knack for making people smile. It's probably why she became an idol. I always met Kanami-san, so I honestly just wanted to practice. But if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. I quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance, where everyone is waiting. Gotta tell you, if this was real life, I would never join a dance thing. I am, like, ungainly as anything. Wow, Kanami, it looks like you're part of the background.
Oh, there she is! Damn, her head's so tiny. And look how long her legs are.
Her head's so chie.
That is pretty amazing. I wonder what size she is in front.
Well, apparently she had a boob job at freaking 15. When we arrive at the studio where Kanami-san is, Rise pokes her head in the front to read us staff inside and explain to them about us. Thanks to her, we're allowed to stay and watch the photo shoot from a distance, and Kanami-san is bombarded with blinding flashes.
Wow-wee! She's so cute! Her chest is like BAM! While her waist is so slim, she's totally Yosuke's type!
Teddy! Smooth, way to cover it.
Hey, keep it down. Wow, though, that's really her. Seriously, thanks so much for letting us see the real Kanami.
I feel so sorry for Rise. And why are we so obsessed with a 15-year-old? Or is she 14? I forget.
I can't bother her while the shoot's going on, but I'll make sure to introduce you all later. You have to be on your best behavior, though. Promise?
Best just means behavior better than we will be any other time, right?
Yes, yes. I swear on the Junes name that I won't cause a scene.
I swear on the Yosuke name that I won't cause us a seat either.
I forgot Teddy was wearing this ridiculous getup.
That makes no sense. And why are you swearing by me?
Well, he doesn't have any, like, decency, and you do. Oh, geez, this person.
Rise Kujikawa, what is the meaning of this? Are you on some sightseeing trip with that group of yours?
Yes, go away.
If it's a field trip you're interested in, could you take it elsewhere?
Oh crap! It's Miss Ochimizu!
Okay, the correct thing is not to say, oh crap, it's Miss Ochimizu to Miss Ochimizu. You gotta cover a little bit better. Risu furrows her brow and looks away. Miss Ochimizu, the producer of the LMB Music Fest, who was so harsh towards us yesterday, is standing imposingly before us, as if to block our way.
Who's this nasty hag?
Okay, I've been making fun of people for being tactless, but I kind of love you for that, Kanji.
She's the general producer of the festival we're performing in.
Wow, that almost sounded like a different voice actor. I wonder if they added that option later.
Her name is Miss Ochimizu.
Dude, are you serious? The general producer of the Love Meets Bonds Festival is Kyoka, the Empress Ochimizu?
The Empress? That's what we need to do. We need to get Mitsuru over here. Mitsuru could run over this woman.
You know about her, Yosuke?
Of course I do. She's always on TV. She's this super scary lady who has no problem making other celebrities cry.
I don't get it, but it sounds like she's sort of important.
Honestly, we've had enough complications already. I don't need any more cropping up.
Well, why don't you go and find the rest of Kanamine's kitchen instead of bothering us? You know, do your actual job. I say that completely knowing there's no way she can find them, but I just wanted to bug her off.
Perhaps I should demand extra payment from Takara Productions for having to deal with these rude children.
Oh, cool. Are we getting paid for having to deal with you?
The hell'd you say?
Whoa, hold it, Kanji. Give me a break. Dude, wait. Do you hear something?
What is this? Where's it coming from?
Hey, sound techs, what's going on?
So this is in the middle of the day where something happens. I was wondering about it. I hear it too. It's a song that's faintly echoing for so... Look, come on, you know what this is. You've been through it once before. I wouldn't forget a song. Thank you.
It's that song we heard yesterday right before we fell into the midnight stage.
Senpai, look.
I look and see Kanama-san raising her head upward, curious gaze in her eyes. I follow her gaze and catch sight of something all too familiar. The same stage light we saw yesterday, in the studio when we heard this eerie song.
Whoa. What is this? Could this be a close encounter of some kind?
I do not believe someone would legitimately say that in this situation. I'm sorry. They'd be like, what the fuck is that?
This doesn't make sense. It's not midnight. What's going on?
There's no time for that! Konami's gonna get taken!
Konami is what?
Miss Ochimizu, please move aside!
Excuse us.
Just shove her.
Wow, my babies are surprisingly bold.
I was gonna say, Kanji can just like throw her to the other side of the room. Rise and Yukiko push Miss Uzumi to the side and rush towards the Kanami-san. The rest of us follow close behind.
Wait! I said wait!
I don't care.
Konami! Get away from that light!
Huh? Rise-senpai?
She moved quick.
Miss Ochimizu?
We all try and shield Kanami-san from the ribbons shooting out from that eerie light near the ceiling. But Miss Uzumizu is faster than any of us and pushes Kanami herself, getting caught in the ribbons instead. Well, I guess it's not her shadow that's controlling all this. Although I guess it could still be. Nothing says a shadow can't attack its host. In fact, they eventually do that. I do wonder how she outpaced all of us. Some of us are in amazingly good shape. She made a snap decision. Miss Uzumizu knew Kanami-san was in danger, but she couldn't have known what would happen next. Was she trying to protect Kanami-san? I looked towards her with some surprise, as she scolds Kanami-san.
How troublesome. Don't I always tell you not to space out like that?
Yeah, clearly, you should be used to situations like this.
Miss Ochimizu?
Listen, if something happens to me, go to Inoue. The festival must...
She
got dragged in. What are we gonna do?
We go in.
We follow her. Come on, everyone.
Yeah.
Awesome. This is like vengeance for when we couldn't follow Nanami in back in Persona 4, where something happens and we're like, no, we got this. Let's go. We all chase after Miss Ojimizu and throw ourselves towards the eerie light. Just because it worked once doesn't mean we'll make it through a second time. Pray for everyone's safety as I throw myself into the light after him. Now there's 5 hostages, but there's 8 rescuers.
Whoa!
The Mayonaka stage.
Looks like we made it.
Looks like we made it.
Ow, I fell right on my butt.
Chie, you should be good at this by now. Just as we caught sight of a faint light, we were suddenly thrown out somewhere. We all managed to keep our balance as we land, and when I look around, I see that everyone's safe, though Teddy and Kanji appear to have landed right on Yosuke.
Well, at least we made it in one piece.
That took a while. I was worried I might get separated from everyone and be one lonely bear.
Well, of all the people to get separated in this place, you would be the best.
You know, I remember something like this happening before. That takes me back.
Can you guys chat after you get off of me?
The hell are you doing, Yosuke-senpai?
What's with that tone? I'm the victim here.
All right, no fighting. Huh. Is this the midnight stage?
I take the chance to take my surroundings once again. It's a dark, eerie place filled with bizarre objects and patterns. It's a familiar sensation. And then there's that eerie song I hear echoing from somewhere. There's no doubt this place must be the midnight stage. However...
Yeah, but this place looks different from where we were before.
Well, we went through a different portal.
Last time, that voice seemed keen on capturing Risei-san. It invited us directly to a prepared stage. Perhaps we're being treated differently this time because we forced our way in.
Hello again!
What is that voice?
That's... my best guess is Shadow Director, but I'm beginning to re-wonder about that, because apparently she does have some decency in her.
It's the master of the midnight stage, and probably the culprit behind this.
Didn't I say this place is off limits to unauthorized personnel? Or do you want to connect with us after all?
The eerie voice echoes from all directions, making it hard to tell where it comes from. Though we're on guard and searching for the source of the eerie voice, we don't have even a chance of finding them.
Enough with these games. Who are you? Release Tomoe and the others right now, and Miss Ochimizu too.
Release them? That wouldn't be right. Can't you see they're happier here?
Happy? Is it serious?
Well, in a twisted logic, yes. It's taken away their individuality so they can't be sad.
They're locked up here by force. There's no way they're happy about that.
Do I see some new faces here? Good. You can connect with us too.
You're not willing to listen, huh? We'll have to do it the hard way.
Hey, that's my favorite way.
Do what you want. You'll understand eventually.
I'm sure you think I will. Suddenly, the choking, oppressive aura disappears, and it feels like the air has at least gotten a little easier to breathe. Most likely it's because the source of that voice has vanished from this area.
The atmosphere seems different. Is it gone?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just glad we weren't cast out like last time.
That aside, I really don't like how this place feels. It looks fun and all, but it totally doesn't feel that way. It's kind of like my world, and I can smell some familiar scents from way off.
Good, I'm glad your nose is working.
It doesn't feel connected to my world.
You mean the TV world?
Yeah, it might be in the same neighborhood, but I don't think there are any ways to go back and forth.
So this midnight stage is a world all its own.
That makes sense because the rules are totally different.
By the way, is that the entrance? It branches off in 2 different paths.
Left and right. We look to where Chie is pointing. Sure enough, there looks to be a giant gate that splits the path in 2 directions. The atmosphere seems to be welcoming us to some kind of event. Feels somehow wrong, though, and I quickly look away from it.
Hold on, let me search around. Come, Himiko!
Whoa. I know you told us already, but we really can summon our personas here. But we can't use them to fight with, right?
We tried, but what the voice said was true. No acts of aggression worked. Whether it was using my persona or Naoto's gun. No one hurts or gets hurt. That must be the rule here.
No one gets hurt, huh? That sounds fishy already.
What kind of world doesn't let us beat up people?
It's way too good to be real.
Indeed. Also, that voice used bizarre ribbon-like objects it referred to as eternal bonds. They seem to be what kept the shadows bound to this world. When I was caught by one myself, I could clearly tell that it wasn't any true bond, but outright brainwashing. No one should be allowed to force someone to discard their very self just for the sake of another's desires.
Absolutely. Individuality is amazing.
That's why we need to show them how we feel with our dancing.
I know why he's saying that, but it's still just hilarious to hear.
Hey, I found them! Tamami is through here, and Tomoe is further in the back.
Everyone's nodding at my words. Rise's voice echoes sharply. Sounds like she's found Tomoe-san and the others' readings. Rise's ability really has improved lately. A persona is with one strength of the heart, so if her power has gotten stronger, it proves that Rise has grown a lot. In this case, though, Rise finding the readings was proof of a bitter truth for
I'm
us.
sensing Sumomo and Nozomi down the other path. Guess we were right about all 4 of them being over here.
Yeah, now Miss Orizizu, or whatever her name is.
But Tomoe's reading is much weaker than yesterday. The others seem pretty weak, too. We need to get them out of here.
Well, I guess we start with Tomoe, then.
I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. We better hurry.
Then why don't we split up into 2 teams?
Oh boy, that sounds terrible.
That way, each team can save 2 of the girls.
There are 2 forks to the path here, but it seems like they come together again further down. If we do like Yukiko-senpai says, we should be able to meet up there.
Alright. That's interesting. I didn't expect it to split us up. I expected to just, like, conveniently have different people do stuff, but stay together for dialogue and conversation. I wonder how we'll split up. Everyone nods at Rise's words. I see. Even if we split up into 2 teams here and go through different entrances, we're still guaranteed to meet up later, assuming we all survive.
That takes care of that. Okay, Rise is a pro, and Yu's already won once with his dancing, so they should be on different teams.
That makes sense. Good job,
In that
Yosuke.
case, me and Naoto go with Rise.
What? You guys are ditching me? Kanji.
Might as well just split up at what year we're in, yeah?
I guess that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
Hey, Kanji's gotten smarter.
We've actually been talking. Like, we can't keep relying on our senpai forever, you know?
That's correct. We thought we should find our own way of working that suits us.
Aw, Naoto and Kanji have been, like, hanging out.
I hadn't expected to put it to the test here, but it would be a good opportunity. I'll support Kanji-kun's proposal as well.
Whoa! You guys have been thinking about this a lot, huh?
Hey, as long as we have a plan, it saves time.
I bet you guys never knew we talked about stuff like that. If you keep treating us like kids, we'll surpass you before you know it.
I don't think so. You was, like, hard-written to be the most amazing person in the universe.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm with Kanji on this one, too.
All right, let's make it a competition. We'll see which team can rescue these girls faster. Bring it on.
Hey, what about me? Which team am I on?
Unfortunately, I think you have to be on Rise's team, although that probably suits you fine. Although, that splits him up from Yosuke. But Yosuke, you, Chie, and Yukiko kind of have to be on one team, don't they?
You're coming with us. If they had 5 on their team and we only had 3, that wouldn't be fair, would it?
I'm getting fired up! The time has come for me to overcome the great wall that is Sensei and fly out into the vast world beyond!
I'd forgotten his random, unusual poetry, but I like it.
Fly away from Junes first, will ya?
Anyway, we'll each rescue 2 girls, then meet up at the rendezvous point, okay?
Alright.
I'll make sure to keep an eye on you guys. And if anything happens on our end, I'll let you know with my persona.
I hope you don't mind us going on ahead. We'll see you in a bit.
Let's do this.
Senpai, you better not let your guard down and get your asses handed to you by some weird thing.
Oh, don't worry about that. I've practiced a lot. Practiced more than any of you guys. Kanji, Naoto, Rise, and Teddy each give me big smiles as they run past the giant gate. Looks like they're off to a great start. Our team, on the other hand, is still astounded at our junior's unexpected growth, watching them dart off.
Did they just totally steal the spotlight?
Wow, they've all grown up before we knew it. I felt like I was watching them leave the nest for the first time.
Yukiko, you sound like my mom.
We should hurry too. We need to save Tomoe-san and Tamami-san as
Oh,
fast
we've got
as we
Tomoe.
can.
All right then. Third-year investigation team, you guys ready to go?
I thought we were fourth years. I thought we were graduating.
Yeah.
You bet.
We can't fall behind here either. Of course, the objective is to rescue the kidnapped members of the Kanamine's kitchen, and this isn't a race or anything. But even then, we'll take the road ahead with everything we have, and keep a step ahead. The festival begins. Oh, I thought it would actually split, so no. Actually, that's interesting. I can't, like, scroll back and forth, so it may just be a straight thing down. Let's do it. We're not time to end the episode yet. After splitting up from Kanji and the others, and traveling farther down the path, the atmosphere starts changing. It's still a creepy sight, but how do I put it? It feels like the surroundings and paths have been kind of standardized. It looks like the others are feeling the same thing. They're glancing around with worried expressions on their faces. Well, let us see it. Oh, so there's not like any more branches, it's just a straight path.
This is a very different look compared to the last place.
What is this? It's starting to look like some weird circus.
Yeah, Teddy should come this way.
The TV world changed according to the mind of whoever appeared on the Midnight Channel, right?
Oh, that's a really good point. Okay, so Tomoe is just really into circuses.
There's shadows around, and we can call our personas here. So does that mean this Midnight Stage works the same way?
You're telling me someone's mind looks like a circus on the inside? That, raises a lot of questions.
Here we go.
Welcome to Tamami Residue's Midnight Stage.
Oh, we're not at Tomoe.
It's that voice! Stop hiding and show yourself!
And why should I do that? I don't see any reason to bother with you.
Well, then we'll just have to release everyone that's on this side, and then eventually you'll care.
What?
Yosuke's anger is only natural. We can't see whoever's speaking, and we still haven't figured out what it's trying to do. It's like our words aren't even reading it. That's not important now. If it's not going to listen, then we need to at least draw out as much information as we can.
You just said this was Tamami-san's stage. Is she up ahead?
Yes, she is. And her performance is about to begin. She's going to become the Tamami everyone wants. A true star, shining brightly at our eternal concert.
Oh, is there actually going to be like a competition where we have to like have a dance-off or something? I haven't run into that yet.
Rise told me about your spiel. Becoming the you that others want, huh? That's just letting yourself be brainwashed.
Brainwashed? Not at all. This is for Tamami's sake.
That doesn't actually make sense. Brainwash? No, it's for her own sake. It's not brainwashing as good for them.
Forcing others to deal with your true self won't make anyone happy. To her, there's no point in being someone that nobody loves.
That's an interesting mindset.
But if she becomes the Tamami everyone wants, then everyone will love her. Nothing could make her happier.
I wonder if that's why it let us go before. Because we, had our own internal desires, and our true self was the self that we wanted. Whereas everyone else isn't actually able to come to terms with that. White-hot flash runs through my mind. I knew the voice wouldn't listen to us, but I didn't think it would be like this. That voice has no ill intentions. It truly believes it's doing this for Tamami's sake.
This
So yeah.
doesn't look good. Nothing we say is getting through.
Yeah, it's just like, Izanari? Crap, what is her name? I cannot believe I forgot Izanagi's wife.
In any case, I'm sorry you've come all this way. But I'm afraid there's no admission for those without a ticket.
Black mist starts swirling up in front of us, eventually taking form and blocking out our way forward. Shadows.
What the? Shadows connected by ribbons, just like Naoto-kun said.
It's amazing how good Naruto is at describing
Be
things.
careful, don't get caught.
Come on, connect with us. If you do, I'll let you join us and see Tamami on stage.
As if triggered by the voice, that eerie song begins playing, causing all the shadows to dance. Instinctively, I look away, but it's futile. Since this world amplifies the ability to express yourself, their dance moves past simple visual appeal and reaches directly into our minds. Losing strength, I struggle to fight back against the urge to join the shadows.
This song again.
I know I was warned, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Well, let's get taken care of.
Oh crap, they're getting closer.
Everyone hang in there. Don't let the pressure overwhelm you.
Yes, start a counter song. Do it. Yosuke nods and takes a step forward. Meeting his eyes, I instantly understand what he's going to do. Yosuke, you've got this.
Good thing Rise assigned each of us a song to work on. Dancing is expressing ourselves. I still don't quite get it. It looks like I gotta give it a shot.
Give it a... Yosuke, you're gonna dance?
Hey, when it comes to showing off your moves, it's first come, first served. Sorry, but I got dibs on this one.
Yosuke occasionally is awesome.
Everyone, are you alright?
Rise, perfect timing. I need my song.
Yosuke Senpai's track? Okay, I'm on it. I'll turn it up full blast.
She can play it from there? Holy crap.
So wait. All right, Rise, hit it.
Hey, it's Qbert.
Here we go.
I'll give it my all from the word go.
Alrighty, let's tackle this head on.
This is the problem with having played the free dance mode, because this is not challenging now. But oh well, it'll get harder, I'm sure.
Okay, bring it on whenever.
I think I've told you, it is hard, because since this is actually on TV, keeping an eye on all 6 of them.
Some sharp footwork.
Wow, inside the dance they actually compliment each other.
Should I learn Kung Fu too?
Outside they're always making fun of Yosuke.
There. Woo! Great. Okay, bring it on whenever. Yup. There.
When the first time I did this, I didn't realize I just started watching Yosuke at this point. I missed the.
Woo! Yup. Way to go, Chie. Good,
Since both your passion.
That was the best performance ever! The power of meat at work!
The power of meat at work.
Woo! Persona!
Brilliant!
No one can call me a total disappointment now.
You were moving great, Yosuke. Good going.
No miss cleared. Does that mean I didn't miss any notes? Holy crap! I'm amazing. And with that, I'm going to end this episode. Next time, we apparently go through the Clown Gate. I never thought I would be in a game where I referred to something as the Clown Gate, but hey, there you go. We'll go forward to the Clown Gate and presumably get to our first boss. I don't know how much runaround we're going to have to do. The game seems... Wait a second, why is that easy? Hold on. Why is it set to easy? I did not set it to easy. No, I'm not. Was that just because it was the kind of near the beginning? Story mode. Okay, well that sucks. Sorry guys, I set mode to standard rather than beginner, but apparently chart was set to easy. I'm not putting up with that. Anyway, I will see you next time when we, progress from here, the presence of shadows. Look forward to it, please. I will see you then.
Persona 4, Dancing All Night.
Alrighty, here goes.
Just do like you practiced. I'm cheering for you.
We are living the
Alright, I'm on a roll.
so much information. Come on, let go the remote. Don't you know you're ready on a jump on it? Turn us the boat, the book, you don't know, but I don't you say I think it's
Going great. Alright, charging complete. Bam!
Get up on your feet,
Alright,
down,
I'm on a
down,
roll.
catch your glee and all the whole world. Snooping round down, we'll catch you nowhere.
Great success.
Use a tub in your mind.
Here we go. Fever time.
Amazing relationship.
Great moves.
Life goes away without you.
Cheers, Senpai. Looking good. Misatron so composed. Always a pleasure.
All right, you got me all fired up. Great job, guys.
I feel like I get better and better when I dance with you. Going great.
Get up, it's
Alright,
gonna get
I'm
real.
on a
Can't
roll.
control the steering wheel. Outside isn't a matter of mystery. Won't get out so easily. We are living
Great
our lives,
success.
we arise what's happening. Hey, brother, what you smell? Grab your things, don't miss your
brilliant!
You see that? My meat power is unstoppable! Your core moves are so strong. Is that from all your training?